Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Rolling Thunder by Stephen Dixon and Robert Best. Will be put out by Legion Games. We're in version 4 and probably final testing. A lot of changes again. Trying to wrap my head around the fuel. There's a fuel check here and carrier approach. I still not quite grasping. But we're going to see when we get there. Um, so this will be a setup and a mission. I'm going to be doing a campaign. Um, I'll be using my piece, Teufelhund. Yes, I know. Marine flying a Navy aircraft. Come on. Ensign, campaign number 1. We'll do the one starting in August. This is August 10th, I believe it is. 1966. Double check that before we get too far. Yes, August 10th. Mission number 1. And let me draw up my. Oops, didn't need the Greg Amos logs. I needed the Teufelhund logs. All right. All right. So we do have a nice turn record sequence guide now. So we're setting up for play C31, which basically I'm already set up for. I've got everything pretty well set here. Yes, we are green. But I don't worry too much about the altitude on this one because I have that embedded in my pieces. We have to be high here to refuel. Other than that, you can go basically wherever the hell you want, depending on munitions you're carrying. So let's get on in here to the charts. My pilot's experience, because I'm doing a campaign, is green. Maintenance personnel experience, they start out, and I did forget that. We're there. Start out at 1. We're always green. Weather effects. Well, before I do weather effects, I want to choose my target and reuse in the Navy list. We'll stay semi realistic here. 06. Be Hanoi, Chialam, and Area Iron Hand mission. Oh, way to start it right out. Iron Hand. Which is basically a SAM mission. And that makes things extra fun. And the type is SAM. So let me get done putting all my little paperwork in here. What is G alarm? Iron Hand mission. Okay. Got the log filled out. Let's go put that into oh, it's not there. We will get this Tonkin Golf Yacht Club as soon as we fly one mission and survive. And let's get our Skyhawk over here and fill out the bottom part. Target. Area. Iron Hand. And type. SAM. Location. Hanoi. Jialam. All right. Nothing else we're ready for yet. Now we will look up the weather effects. I like to wait until I know what my target is to do that. And we roll for target. Oh God, Come on, bad weather. I'm going to do a mulligan because every time I do a video now, I get bad weather. And this is getting old because I'm not hitting the target. So I'm going to give myself a mulligan just because I really would like to put in one video where you guys actually see me stand a chance at hitting the target. And we're going to get a 9. That's good. I'll probably end up rolling the random event anyway. It says weather over target deteriorates. And weather over the trap is 8. That's also good. So at least we stand a chance right now. Now we're going to go into the target, determine if planning event occurs. Which is next on my hit list. 0, 500-pound bomb shortage. So we can't use 500-pound bombs in this mission. Now we're going to determine the ordnance load. And we are going after Sam, so it's probably not going to hurt too much that we don't have 500-pound bombs. And the 12 Cs are not available until September, if I remember right. Let me look them up in the charts, I think. 12. I'll have to look them up in the rules. I'm pretty sure they're not available. So AGM 45s look like the way to go. And let's look up the AGM 45s, shall we? I used to medium or high. Doesn't say anything about only using one at a time. So, and the other thing we got to check is the fuel we're going to carry. Because we are going to 6B, we will be needed to carry 300 or 400 gallon center line or 2 150s. Being as we can't carry a Shrike here in the center line, we're going to carry a 300 at center line. Still would have liked to see the fuel check modifier for if you're carrying over the amount of fuel you got, but that's just me being stupid, I think. AGM 45 Shrikes, we're going to put them on all 4 loadout points. Well, I only have 3 of them. Why would that be? I'll pause this quick while I check my my module, my original counter sheet, and see if I forgot one. I'll be right back. Nope, there is only 3 AGM 45 Shrikes in the original counter mix. So I'm going to limit myself accordingly. Which means this is going to be a 2-passer. I don't like that. I hate doing 2 passes. That's an extra fuel check. 12C. Let me pause this again. And no. I know for a fact we can't use the 12Cs yet, as much as I'd like to. We have a 500-pounder limit, so let's see for our. You know what? Screw it. For our center lines. We'll put 3 250s on each center line. And we can go snake eyes. We'll do that. Put the snake eyes on there. We're going to go back in for more. We're going to go back in for more and have a chance of hitting. All right, so that's going to be my loadout. Everybody in my 4-plane, well, not mine. It'll actually be Yankee's 4-plane division. We'll be carrying the same loadout. It's Yankee at the lead. Frenchie's his wingman. Wizard is the section leader, and I'll be his wingman as I'm the only ensign in the group. I do want to use the optional roles for pilots. These I don't. Pilot rotation. There we go. 6. 12 pilots are flying the day, but I'm only going to show you 4 of them. I'm going to assume that the other 8 are on different missions, but I do keep track of this for how many missions we fly and when. 3. Looks like you can see I already started this and I haven't been doing good, but same amount of guys are going to fly. And as you see, top 4 right there. All right. So then we're going to, we got our loadout done. And the gazetteer map, 6B's where we're flying GLM is right down there. I want to make that to blow up a little bit, right into the center of the target. We're going right into the BS there. Anyway, so I believe that's it. Oh, shit. Relaunch. We were right past planning. We did do that. That was shorter events, but we forgot to do support units, and that's a major one. 9, 6 units available. Hallelujah. I like that. Right off the bat, I always get the intruders. Because they can do just about everything. Then I'm going to get the 2 phantoms. Actually, we'll go ahead and use the official ones. Oh, excuse me, I must be recording. That's 4. So we've got everything but Sam's basically covered well right now, because you know I'm not going to use my intruders for Sam's. So we're going to go in and yeah, we will. We're going to use the Sky Warriors for the Sam's and harming the ECM. You know what? Let's take a Thunder Chief along for that. That way we have a little bit of versatility in case. Alright, I'm going to put a recap units out, which are, I believe, 2 optional. I believe 2 A1s and a 53, I think is what it is. Alright. Like I said, I'm still a little hairy on rules and everything yet, so we'll see how we do here. But don't count this video as not making mistakes, because I do my share. We go to the launch then. Everybody launches, so we have to do each plane at a time. So we'll bring this up, put that right there so we can see it. Yankee will go first. He's 26. He's fine. Frenchie will go second. 64. He's fine. Um, Wizard 72. He's fine. And me, -5. 83 goes down to 78. We're fine. So we have launched fine, which puts us in inbound random event. I'm going to go all the way up to high. And we're going to go to that inbound random event. Four. No event like it. Which puts us into the area refuel. We have to be high here, which we're already doing, so that's not an issue. We check for area refueling. Again, we check for everybody. So Yankee will go first. Zero, catastrophic accident. Of course I'd have to roll one of those. Roll D10. 5. Skyhawk unable to transfer fuel. Move the Skyhawk directly to transit the carrier box and complete the sequence of play from that point to landing on a carrier. We can continue on with the other three. So Yankees transit the carrier. We'll pick him up over there. Okay, Frenchie. 8. He refuels fine. Wizard. 2. Refuels fine. And myself. 0. Catastrophic accident. What are the chances? 10% out of 4 that you get 2 of them. With me, it's pretty damn good. 9. Skyhawk explodes. So, how about we go back to the beginning of this one? Because this is not going to make a very fun video or campaign start. As you can see, especially with me rolling the dice, that refueling can be lethal. I probably think it's a little too much, but no, we had a 60% chance of just not being able to transfer it. So no, and that was 60% out of 10, so that's really not that horrible. It's like 6% chance of not being able to refuel. You only have a 1% chance of exploding, and guess what Greg did? So yeah. Actually, we have more of like a 3% because we can have to bail out, but still. Um, so we're going to redo this refueling again for everybody because I just would really like to have a good video of how an actual mission usually goes, not the ones that usually go from me. So let's go back to Yankee 8, he's okay. Frenchie 4, he's okay. Wizard 2, he's okay. And myself 7, I'm okay. Took 2 tries to do it, but hey. We go into the support attacks. Now we got a fuel check here, so we're going to pull that one first. A lot that happens in these. Fuel check. We actually, the only way to get this on this fuel check is this, we get a +1. And we don't have bad weather or poor weather. We don't have any boxes checked off. We do have a green pilot, which is myself. So we will have to roll for me. And that fuel check goes to 3 and we're okay. Now we put out our support. Thunder Chief goes against the Sam. We can only put 1 against the Sam. We'll put Sky Warrior on the ECM. I can put 1 intruder on the ECM. The other intruder is going to go after the SA. I'm going to send a Phantom against the MiGs and a Phantom against the AAA. You know what? We can only send 1 against the MiGs, I think. we're going to spread it out like that. This will help us out up here. I think we get +2, and I forgot to put my SAMs up here. And they get to try to attack us now, too. I mean, there ain't shit I can do about it until they get in there. We will not be attempting to turn their radar off until we can attack them. You know what? Let me read up. I'm going to pause yet again and read up on this because things have changed, and I haven't done one of these since the rules changed. So I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. They are not able to fire at us except in these 3 boxes, and once we approach the target approach, we will roll to see whether that SAM's turned on or off. We will roll for this one because we have a plane attacking it right now, and a 1 to 3 will turn it off. And we get a 3, so that's going to be radar off, which is not going to help us blow it up, but it's also not going to help them hit us. Okay, so now we go to U.S. support fires against. So we go against the small arms. We are playing headphones games again. Sorry about that. I'm going to pause again and hook up my cord. Now, hopefully we didn't lose our sound or anything. All of a sudden we're going to play headphones games. Don't ever get a Logitech G935. They just, my experience with it has not been good. It keeps disconnecting on me randomly, not connecting. Worst thing I ever got. Maybe it has something to do with the way it interacts with my motherboard or my soundboard, but I have had nothing but trouble with it. And they keep acting as if nothing's wrong when I get a hold of them. Enough bitching. Small arms. So we don't get any modifiers for this one because of the ECM doesn't count on them, so we're just going to roll straight up. And we get a 7, knocks them out. Very nice. Good way to start. Well, we're high anyway, so it's not going to matter with them. So we're going to put him, actually he can return. And we go against the AAA. And we do get +1 for each ECM support group present. So we're going to add 2 to our die roll. 4. Welcome to my world, folks. We miss. Radar is off for the SAM. So I thought that did not work on them. And we were... I don't think those modifiers, it doesn't specify anymore, but I don't think those modifiers take place when the SAM's off. So, good Lord, everything's happening when I'm trying to record. I don't get no frickin' phone calls, no nothing. Until I start recording, and everything starts going haywire. SAM's 9 doesn't matter. We just knock them the hell out. So we won't need that radar off anymore. Put that knocked out. And he can go there. And against the MiGs, nothing counts on them neither. So we've got the one guy going against the MiGs. And we miss. All right, now they get the fire back. Small arms are knocked out. They can't. The AAA. He -1. So he's going to subtract 2 from his die roll. 4, 3, 2. He misses. And the MiGs, no modifier, 1. He misses. So that's a good thing. So all these guys are back in here. And we will then proceed into the target approach. Now we're going into the target approach. We're going to put our things back in here. We're going to ECM. We can only put 2 ECMs in there. So now we're starting to run out of things we can do with what we got. But we can put 1 on the MiGs, which is definitely a Phantom. I think we can only put 1 on the MiGs. Bear with me while I double check that. I'm afraid to turn off my headphones or pause because my headphones are acting up again. Living in fear of my headphones. It really sucks. Sport attacks. Okay, I know we could put 2 in the ECM. I'm gonna put numbers next to these pretty soon because I keep forgetting. 2 in the ECM. No more than 2 U.S. support aircraft may be placed in any one NV defense box except for the MiGs. So we can only put 2 in any box, okay, except for the MiGs. Alright, so that's again no modifier. And 9. Oh, you know what? I'm not rolling for that. Damn it, I just missed that too. Alright, but we can put 2 in the AAA if we have them, and we do. So there we go. We're going to roll now to see if that SAM is on or off. That's a 3. He's going to turn off. Alright. And we go through the attacks, and then they get to attack us here. So support against them. We have 2 attacks on the AAA. Again, we have 2 inside of here. That's going to be a, yeah, I guess we get +2. So +2 against AAA. 9, take him out. Well, we're doing good on that anyway. So they can't fire back. And against the MiGs, 8. Wow. Disengage. So disengaged, they can no longer attack. So we don't have to worry about them anymore. We don't have to worry about anything anymore except for these guys right here. So we will keep throwing these in the ECM. And they get to now attack us because there's nothing less left that can attack us. And we got to go that attack against our 3 friends too. And they're firing manually because the radar is off. So they're firing against us. -1 against us because we're green is a 0. So no modification. 7 misses. And against the other 3 guys, they're all average. I think there's no other experienced. Yes, they're all experienced. So against, sorry about that. Like I said, I'm a little shaky against the Yankee. -1. 6-5 misses against Frenchie. Oh no, there's a rule for these. That's just against my Skyhawk, isn't it? Or is that against all of them? Determining number of hits when MV defense boxes attack the non-player other three. Okay. Being in, you only do you treat them the same as um, are playing. So I should not have been just rolling what I did, except for me. I should not have rolled for Frenchie. Um, these would only ever be able to attack them if we did not have something on them. But because we had support on them, none of them were able to fire on our crew. But this guy now can, so that's going to count as 1. So number of NV defense boxes firing at the player Skyhawk is 1. And we're going to subtract nothing, because these guys are all 3 veteran. 2, 3, 4 all veteran. So they stay veteran. And, or not veteran, they stay experienced. And so now we're going to roll for that. No modifier. 5, 0 damage. That takes care of that that roll. I think that radar stays off the whole time now. Yes, for each pass. That'll stay off for this whole attack pass. So we're going to come in. Which one do we want to do first? HM 45's 7 to 9 on target. And we have the 250s 6 to 9 on target. I would much rather see if we can get on target with them first. But if we're going to use them for Snake Eyes, 250s, 5 to 9 on target. Yeah, we're going to do our Snake Eyes first. We're going to go down the low altitude. We come in, we're going to do our bomb run, and then they get to attack us. So 5 to 9 for our Snake Eyes. And then we're using two racks. So -1 +1 is 0. 2. I just cannot win. I cannot win on bombing. I don't think I've been on target yet. And you're talking a 50% chance. Pretty disgusting. Now I'm all confused. Off target. And then we are going to roll for percentage points. We get, let's see, well, let's roll it first. 3. +1 for each 3 bomb MER clusters. So we get to add 2 more onto that. That's +5. So we get 5%. Better than nothing. Okay. And of course they get to attack us. So let's see here. Oh, we got to do the optionals. Percentage of target hits for other 3 and the players who are playing. We're off target. They're off target. 0. They get 0. All right, and now we get to have them fire at us first, and then our 3 friends. Okay, radar off right here. +1, -1. Yes, because we're going to keep our ECM guys in there. I'm not going to keep moving them in. Um, let's just say we have them in there every attack because there's nothing to dissuade us from doing that. So we get a 0-4. They miss us. And NV fire attacks on our support aircraft. Not support aircraft, our optionals. Again, 1, 0, nothing. Okay, we're going to go to target exit. The only thing that can fire at us is them. So we're again going, let's do their roll first. 8. One hit against them. Oh, am I supposed to be firing for each one? Yeah, I should have done each one. I've been playing that one wrong. So let's see here. We're gonna have to go back in time a little bit. Come on, Greg, get your shit together now. Don't get all confused on me now. There we go. Yankee took a hit, and we should have had him get fired on 2 other times. He's the only one. We fired misses on the first one. So all right, now let's see. Yes, I am confused. I haven't played this for a while, and the rules have changed, so I forgot about this part. We're going to fire 3 times at 2 because he should have been fired at all 3 times. So first one, he needs a 7 or less to survive. 0, 3, and an 8. So he'll take 1 damage, and he just got hit going out of there too. Wizard, same thing. Fine on the first one, fine on the second one, fine on the third one, and then that's it. So we're all caught up now. Hopefully we won't make that mistake again. That was the enemy firing at them. And he fired at us, then missed. At least I'm pretty sure he did. Take another chance just to make sure. 9. Oh boy. Yeah, we did that. Plus minus. I get lost sometimes. It's very difficult concentrating on a new game, recording. You're under pressure. Things slip my mind. I'm pretty sure I got myself attacked on that one. All right, so we're going to say I did. Reattack, because we're going back in for the strikes. So we will go to reattack. Where do I have? There we go. Reattack random event. Roll 1d10. 6. Lady Luck smiles on me. We may re-roll 1 die or dice roll. Nice. So I'll put Lady Luck down there. That might get us on target here. Okay. Then we got to do a fuel check. And this is reattack box. So we got to do 1 for each. This is scary. Do I use my Lady Luck here? Or do I use my Lady Luck there? You know, the other thing I think I was supposed to do is roll once each time for these. No, because we're determining other three Skyhawks experience level here. They are all E's, so we get 0 for bombing. So we only do one roll on that, but we get 3 attacks against us. So, um, anyway. Okay, quit confusing yourself, Greg. Let's go do our fuel check. Um, Reattack, note A. Okay. For Yankee, 7. Bingo fuel. He jettisons any remaining ordnance and immediately moves to transit the carrier box. All right. And that brings up Frenchie. 9. Bingo fuel. He immediately moves to the transit the carrier box. May not have anybody to do this. Wizard. 7. He moves to the transfer to carrier box. This is why I hate it. And then me. 9. Yep. We're all going straight there. We all jettison our munitions. And we have a miserable ride home. So we go to the transit to carrier box. And immediately move transit. So we don't even go to outbound to carrier. Roll on table 17. Random event. Carrier transit. 1. No event. Carrier approach. We'll leave them right there. And we're going to, actually I should have gone back up to high. Fuel check on the carrier approach. We'll go with Yankee. 5. He's okay. Go for Wizard. 3. He's okay. Frenchie. 6. Bingo. Divert to tanker. Note C. Rolls on table 9 and follows the instructions. After rolling on table 9, the Skyhawk is moved to the transit the carrier box and continues the mission. This is where I got confused when talking to Steve Dixon, and he told me that it was addressed in the rules, but I'm still having trouble seeing where that is addressed. So we're in the carrier approach box. Upon entering the box, the player makes his last fuel check. Make the fuel check normally. If the Skyhawk can receive air refueling, he does. If the Skyhawk cannot receive air refueling or has already missed one tanker rendezvous from the... See, but this is what gets me. According to this, we go back to table 9, air refueling. Continue with the mission. That would get us back to here. Okay, and then we can land. 2. He's successfully refueled, so he's back to ready to go. Well, that was Frenchie. And then me. So it is a lot clearer now. I was making a mistake thinking that this was directing me back to here, and it's not. So I think we're good to go on that. So me coming in on my last fuel check then. -1, no, +1 for being green. Good try, Greg. 7, 8, yes, we're bingo fuel. We're going to have to roll a 9. We roll a 3, we're successful, continue with the mission, so we now all have fuel. See how easily confused I am. And we are going to now go to trap and landing. So we go to landing. Each plane must land. Go, we're out of order now, but we'll do a wizard first. We took no damage on that. Minus 15. So he'll have minus 15 on this. The only one that didn't take damage is wizard. So he's fine and I'm fine. Then we minus 15 on the other two. All right, so minus 15 on landing. Or not. Come on, let's get this lined up right. Yankee, Frenchie are both damaged, so we're going to come in that order. Yankee minus 15. Oh boy, 1. Landing mishap. See note A. Roll D10. 9. Skyhawk receives light damage. Add 1 extra day repair to any combat damage repair days rolled on table 8. Pilot is okay. So he lands. Add an extra day. His damage will be table 8. Hmm. Table 8. Add 1 extra day. Minus 20. 72, 52, 42. Ready now. So he'll be ready. Ready plus 1 day, which is not going to happen because we don't have enough in. So he's ready plus 1. Um, Frenchie comes in. Minus 15 on landing. Yes, minus 15. 53, he is fine. Wizard comes in straight up. 35, he's fine. And I come in minus 5. 37, I'm fine. Everybody lands fine. So we will all be ready now. He's ready in a day. And individual awards. Off target, no awards. Imagine that. Yeah, we got 0 points. So, no, we actually got 5 points, but nothing good. I kind of like that a little better. That's much better. All right, so we got a whole 5 points out of that deal. We all landed, and that's going to be the end of it. I hope this video is good. The sound issues and everything kind of threw me off, and me not playing this game for a month. And some of the rules changing was kind of interesting, but it looks like we're all good. So we'll talk to you next time. That was Rolling Thunder Skyhawk by Stephen Dixon and Robert Best, soon to be put out by Legion Games.